All right, in this video, I'm going to give you a quick overview of the back end of our website. Now, this is an overview. I can't go into every single thing about the website. That video would be hours and hours long and super, super boring. So I will tell you that if you need help with the website, you can always submit right here with support, a help ticket from the Learning Center. They're very helpful. If you have a particular question or how to do that, or you think that you've screwed something up and you can't get it back, which happens to me all the time, they're very helpful. The other thing you could do is call the diocese and ask to speak to Jason Hoffman, who is the head of the communications department there and really tech support. Our website is hosted by the diocese, so they are always happy to help out in any way that they can. So those are the two ways that you can get help. The other way is to just explore. And that's how really I had to learn. So I'm going to give you a little heads up on where to find things, and then you can go in and explore on your own and ask for help from those two sources. Okay, when you log in, this is the dashboard. Sometimes up here it will say things need to be updated. I always update them because, I don't know, they tell us to update them and that's what I do. So down here on the left side, there are posts, events, media, forms, pages, comments. The two things that we really are using at this time are is really pages. You can pages and posts, and I'll show you where those end up. So let's start with pages. Okay, if you click on pages, this is every page on our website. Some show up, some are published, some are not published, right? So education, from the rector, giving, these are all pages on our website. But things like Holy Week 2019, this is a draft because I update this every year with Holy Week and then publish it. Okay, so if we were going to go to Holy Week, we could either do a full edit or a quick edit. If you press quick edit, really this is just that you want to change the title. The slug is how it appears in the HTML address board, where it is in the menu. And then if you wanted to change the draft to publish, this is where you would do it. Okay, really most of the time what we're going to be using is the full edit, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, so we're going to come down here to our worship spring schedule. Okay, and I'm going to press edit. I updated this yesterday and I should have recorded when I did it. That was not long-term thinking. Okay, so right here this says worship schedule spring 2001. The thing about church websites is you want to put the year and the date on as much things as possible because we want people to know that this stuff is up to date. This is not the spring schedule from before the pandemic or even early in the pandemic. This is the newest information that we are giving out. This is the newest protocol. Okay, so here's our protocol: wear a mask, indoor worship, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so Sunday's ongoing during April 11th. And this is what I changed because we are now an indoor chapel. So this is just like a Word document. You would just change it. If you wanted to do a link, you would link it up there. These are things that you can just explore if you wanted to add media. Okay, say you wanted to add a picture, you would go up here to add media. These are all of the pictures that are currently in our media file. Okay, say you wanted to put a picture of Jan at the welcome desk. You can also upload any new files. You can also, over here, you can put all sorts of things in if you wanted to put a YouTube video in or a Zoom webinar, Google Slides, all sorts of stuff. Okay, but we're just going to put a picture of Jan at the welcome desk. So then we're going to press insert into page. And there she is. Okay. Then what we're going to do, you can always preview changes or you can update. I just go ahead and update it because if I don't, then I usually forget to update it. Okay, then we're going to go to view page. I'm going to open, no, this is because that'll be in a different tab and you won't record. All right, so here's what it looks like. Okay, worship schedule. I will tell you, this font, how it looks, it's not real bold. That's the default. I don't know how to change it. It's just the default of this template. You can talk to Worship Times and see if you can get it changed if you want to. And there's our picture of Jan, looking good. Okay, so we're going to go back to our dashboard. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to show you, so that's pages, okay? If you want to update them, you can add, oh, here, I'll show you how to add a new page. If you wanted to add a new page, you just click Add New. You give it a title, test page, anything you want to put in here, add a slideshow, add a form. This is a really powerful tool. We use a lot of this through Constant Contact, but this website can really do a lot. Right now, our primary tool that we use for interface and communicating is our Constant Contact. That's how forms and stuff go out. But I mean, this is a pretty powerful tool. Okay, so page attributes. So say, you got all the stuff in there, whatever. Here's where you want it to go, right? So say I wanted it to go under Worship Schedule Spring 2001. And I want it to be the first thing under there. Okay, you can also add a feature image. This kind of comes in more about posts, so I'll go about that in it. And then we're going to press publish. We can always unpublish it. Okay, so let's go to visit site. 2001 spring services. Now it's not under there yet, okay, because there's a second step. All right, I'm going to show you what that is. We're going to go back to dashboard. Okay, now we're going to go down here to appearance. This is really the workings of how the site appears. Okay, and then we're going to go to menus. So here it has all of the pages that are currently published. Okay, there they all are. This is how the main menu, that top menu across the top, is structured, right? This is how it's structured. So if we want to put this test page, we want to add it to the menu. It's going to end up at the bottom. Yep, there it is. We're going to move it up, 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 up. And we're going to put it underneath. You can really put it wherever you want. But we're going to put it under Spring Services 2001. And we're going to do, we're going to do it as an indent. Okay. And here's how we're going to do it. You ready? So you can put pages. You can also put a custom link. So like sermons, links to our YouTube page, pledge form, links to our online pledge form. There's all sorts of custom links, right? So you can link things to posts, you can link things to custom links, events, all sorts of things. So we're going to save menu. All right, so we're going to go back to our site. There it is, friends, right under Spring 2001. Here's our test page. There it is. If we had more on it, then more would pop up. So you can see like about us, that second indent level, this is all of the things from that. Upcoming news is where posts are, and I'm going to show you how to do that next. However, what we're going to do first is we are going to unpublish our test page. So we don't want to confuse people. So here's how you unpublish, right? Go all the way down. Oh, just kidding. It's on the second page. There it is, test page. We're just going to go to quick edit, and we're going to turn this back into a draft. Okay. We're going to go to appearance. We're going to go to menus. Right. And we're just going to remove this because we don't need it. Okay, make sure you save menu. All right, next thing I'm going to show you is posts. Okay, posts are like announcements. They're not static pages. So we don't update our pages very often. Things about worship, how we do worship, outreach, giving, those things don't change real often. They may get a yearly update or things like that. These are more like things that are in our constant contact weekly email. So the last one I did was the soup and stories, Ash Wednesday services, how we were going to do Christmas, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to add a new post. And we're just going to say Children's Chapel. A weekly Children's Chapel is emailed to families on our email list. Okay. And say I want to add a video of my latest Children's Chapel, and that's going to be a YouTube video. Okay, hold on one moment. Let me snag. Hang on. Okay. There we go. Click here. Okay. Okay. Then we're going to insert our YouTube video. Okay. So, then the other thing we want to do is for all posts, you want to pick a category. This is how an easier way for people to find things on our website. And it can be more than one. So it's really sermon and ministry. You can also make more categories if you want. Those are the ones that I've put it into. You can put tags. I haven't done tags, but that's a picture you can do. All right, so this is our featured image. There we go. Here's me in a Children's Chapel. That was last summer. Set as feature image. The image should be 20 by 20. Click to, okay. Oh, it's a little big. That's okay. We'll see what it looks like. See, that's the thing. We'll just see what it means. Okay. So then we're going to press publish. So up here, this is the permalink. This is the slug. So if you wanted it to say something other than Children's Chapel, that's where you would change it. Then we're going to press publish. I'm going to show you where it goes. Okay. All right. So let's view our post, see what it looks like. Oh, I see. So yeah, maybe that picture's not the best. So there's our Children's Chapel. Okay, this is what our post is going to look like if they click on it. There it is. Okay. So we're going to go home. I'm going to show you where this lives or how to get there. So right now, this is what our homepage looks like. To get to posts, they are in upcoming news. So you would click on upcoming news. Here are all of the posts. So you have Children's Chapel. This is what the feature image is. Okay. We have the Soup and Story Wednesdays, Ash Wednesday, and then we could go back to older posts. Okay. So this is where this post is going to be. And if I click on it, there it is. One on off. Okay. So let's go back here to dashboard. Now in a different video, I showed you how to post the service YouTube link. I'm going to re-go over that really quick because it's in a weird spot. Okay. It's here in appearance, and then it's here in widgets. Now, all of these things are the stuff that stays on the page in one form and another. So you saw that sidebar that says, get in touch with us on our Facebook page or join our weekly email, put your email here. All of that stuff is right here. See? It's all the sidebars and submenus and things like that. Footers, all sorts of stuff. And this is most of the stuff that is on the homepage. So that giant picture from the confirmation service is tucked in here. But where the service link is, it goes front page 2. Okay. Here is the live stream service. And I already did it for this week. But you can change the picture depending on the season. And then you take the link from YouTube and then you stick it here. Okay, the shareable link from YouTube, that's it. And then make sure you press save. We also have our link to our morning devotions right here. So it says weekday mornings, Matthew's Beatitudes, 8:30 to 9, and there's the Zoom link for people to join. Okay. So that's just a quick overview of the website. Like I said, this is a really powerful tool. And sometimes you just got to get in and look around. So I wish you the best of luck.